How are you feeling?
Oh, I feel so much better. It was the weirdest thing. It was just like morning sickness, but not just in the morning, like all day long and all night long. And I was getting like a little bit scared because I didn't even have it when I was in my first trimester. So I was like, yikes, is this like, your mind goes to all the worst case scenarios. And then like sometimes you talk to your friends and they start making you even more scared. Like Ashley, she's like, I'm so worried. Text me every hour. She did say that, but like,
It was freaking me out.
hey Avery, what are you doing up so late?
No, she doesn't have school tomorrow.
Hurricane party. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get started because it is late for some of us, and I know some of us do have to work tomorrow and stuff. So,
By the way, holy pregnant ladies on this Zoom.
Don't breathe. Don't breathe and don't drink the water.
Yeah, if you are
Don't worry, I got my wine. Okay, go ahead.
pregnant, yeah, careful. But we're really glad that you guys were able to jump on tonight. This is specifically for the leaders on Ashley and I's team. And, no matter where you are in your business right now, you're on this because you're a leader. So even if you don't necessarily feel like a leader, maybe your chart's not looking the way you wanted it to, or maybe you lost your rank or whatever the case may be, you're here because you're a leader on our team. And on the flip side too, your chart could be looking incredible right now and you're like on this total high and you're doing amazing, and that's why you're on this too. Like everyone here is a leader. And it's not because Ashley and I chose you guys to be the leaders on our team. It's because you chose for yourself that you want to succeed in this business and that you'll do anything to do that, and that your why is big enough to, be up till 11 o'clock at night, even though you have to work the next day, or, to stay up an hour late every night to work your business, or whatever it is. You guys chose this. We didn't choose you. We're happy that you're our leaders, but it's all you. So thank you for joining us. And I just am going to talk about one thing really quick, and then I'm going to flip it over to Ashley because she has some really great points for you guys, and then I'll kind of end it. But the one thing that I really wanted to get across to you guys is that as leaders, you all, and I've said this before, and so most of you have heard this already, but all of you need to be taking ownership of your business. I will admit that I'm a little bit of a control freak. And so when I see people on my team succeeding and wanting this and excelling, I want it so badly for them. And so of course, I want to work with you guys hand in hand as closely as I can, but sometimes I take the lead and I take too much of the lead, so I start doing your charts for you, and then I'm like sending you pictures of your chart, like, this is your chart, where really, that's your job. That's your job to be charting yourself, and of course, if you need help or if you have questions, I'm so 110% here for you, but as a leader, it's your job to be taking ownership of your business. So that's why I asked you. We're not going to do any charting per se tonight, but that's why I asked you to come to this meeting. And sorry, me and Ashley had two different group chats going, so some of you might not have gotten this, but I'm certain that Ashley has you guys all over your charts. But I told the people that I invited, bring your chart with you and have it filled out. And we're not necessarily going to go through each individual chart individually. We're not even really going to talk about charting, but I wanted you to have that because I've told you guys so many times that needs to be with you all the time. It needs to just basically be like in your purse, following you around everywhere you go. And when you sit down at your office or your desk or, wherever you go, you always should have that chart with you. I mean, you guys better believe that my chart is going to be packed in my hospital bag with me when I go to the hospital, because what do you do when you get that distributor and you don't have your chart in front of you, and so you have no idea where they need to be placed? You know what I mean? It's the worst feeling in the world. So, and I've been there a million times. So just have that chart with you at all times. And when you're trying to promote, when you're trying to go to the next rank, you should know, you really should know exactly what your chart looks like already. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm a little bit flighty right now and can't remember everything, but you should have a pretty good idea of like who's where. I mean, you should absolutely know who are in the promotion boxes below you, and who needs to be running their auto shipment below you because they are also promoting with you. That's stuff you should just know. Now, if you're trying to be, above and beyond would be knowing at all times exactly what everybody's volume is projected to be at, because so-and-so got 4 loyal customers yesterday, so now their volume is here, and and that's what it takes to promote, you guys. That's what it takes to rank up. And in some of you guys' cases, really all of you guys, right? Nobody's emerald yet, right? No. Okay. So all of you guys could be getting that emerald bonus. But to get it, you have to be paying attention and you have to be on all the time. And I know that we all have stuff going on. So many of us have full-time jobs just in this chat alone. And I get that. Okay. I get that you're busy and you have other things going on. Like Ashley said, half of us are about to pop out babies. Like, we got a lot going on, but you have to want this so bad, and you have to every day work for it and fight for it. And I know that you guys want this because you've told me, and I know all of your whys, and they're all amazing and they're all worth it. So just keep remembering that. And every time you start to get discouraged or you start to struggle or somebody on your team fell off the face of the earth, like, remember your why and just, stay consistent every single day, every day. So that's just kind of what I wanted to start out the meeting with. Ashley has some amazing things that she talked to me about yesterday that I kind of want her to go over with you guys. And definitely, if you haven't already, take out a pen and a paper and take some notes, because she's kind of my tough love girl. And so she's got a little bit of tough love for all of us, really, because you know what? I'm right there with you guys. Like, I've been at Double Diamond since April. And I'm ready to go triple. I was supposed to go triple. I mean, not supposed to, but I made my goal going triple in September, and September has come and gone. And so I've pushed it to, by the end of 2016. So by December 31st, and I want it so bad. So I'm right there in the trenches with you guys, working every single day just as hard as you. So don't think that, I'm just like sitting back waiting for everybody to promote, because that's not how it works. Like, no matter where you are at in this company, if you want to rank up, you got to put the work in, and you have to be doing your steps of success every single month too. So please know that I'm working my butt off every day, just like you guys are too. Okay, Ash, I'm going to mute myself and let you tell us what's up.
Okay. I don't know I can't remember where this post was, and I don't know if all of you saw it, but this is what I wanted to start with, because it was such a huge, like, aha moment for me seeing this. It is what network marketing is. You work, get paid. 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 Get paid. And like, visually seeing that was really cool. It was like it was like a pyramid. Like, you're putting in all of this effort, and then you get a paycheck, and it's probably not a very big paycheck. Then you're doing it all over again, and you get a paycheck, and again, it's probably not a huge paycheck. Then you do it again, but like this time, not as it's not as hard, I guess, as it was the first few times. And then it just keeps going. Like it becomes a snowball effect. Like you just keep doing the same thing every single month. And all of a sudden you have all this money coming in, all this residual income coming in, which is what network marketing is. And anyways, I just really thought that was cool and wanted to share that. And then the other thing, I watched a Zoom the other day that Carrie Bauer did. Pam Souter, it was Pam Souter, Joel Dunn, and then like a few other top leaders did a Zoom. And Pam was telling them how we are not even in 1% of the population. Like, I don't even know. I can't even imagine what that means for us 10 years from now, 5 years from now. Like, we haven't even reached 1% of the population. And we're already doing this year, we're reaching $1 billion in sales. Like, talk about the potential with this business is absolutely crazy. Yeah, Brittany just sent the, oops, I didn't mean to click on it, that little work thing. So, okay, anyways, now the things that I have to say, I have a few different points and they don't necessarily all like go in a certain order, but they're just the important things that I wanted to touch on. The first one I'm going to talk about is all of us on here. We have a team below us, whether it's 1 distributor, 2, however many distributors it is, we have a team below us, which doesn't necessarily make you a leader just because you have distributors below you, but all of you guys are. And I just want to make sure that you are all focusing on your own business before you're putting all your time into your team. I know that I have fallen into this a few times where I get so caught up in wanting to help my team and wanting to answer all of their questions and wanting to look at all of their posts on social media and, you know, like get so wrapped and then find training videos for them that at the end of the day, I'm like, crap, I haven't even messaged one person, but yeah, I felt so busy all day long. So make sure you find a balance for yourself. Make sure that you are, yes, you want to help your distributors, you want to help your team, but you need to focus on yourself, whether that means that you have certain hours that you answer questions from them or whatever works for you. I personally don't have like set hours aside. Avery, stop talking. Sorry. I personally don't have hours set aside to answer questions. I just won't answer them if I can't at that moment. Like I'm okay with ignoring my messages until I'm done with whatever I'm doing. So, and that's so huge, you guys, because I can't remember what month it was that I was doing that, and it really affected my business. I definitely did not complete my steps to success, but, and yeah, I help my team, but what you need to be doing is when they have a question, say it's a question about a product, instead of you can do one of two things. If it's the first time they've asked you the question, then you can go to the resource, maybe it's It Works Product Coach, find the answer, message them and say, hey, I found the answer, but this is where I found it, and let them know. Like, no matter what the question is, however you found that answer, they can also find that answer the same way. Because if you're not showing them these things, then they're always going to come to you. So make sure, and I think you guys all understand, like if it's a distributor who joined today and they have a question for you, it's okay to answer it for them, but you still would point them in the right direction. Otherwise, you're going to be holding hands with all of them with your whole team, and that's going to hinder your business. So just focus on yourself, set some time aside to answer their questions, tell them how you got the answer to that question, and then move on. The next thing I want to talk about is I want to like briefly touch on self-development. I feel like that's something I harp on a lot, so I won't go into it too much, but just make sure you guys are doing it. Again, Shelby said a lot of you guys do have full-time jobs, so I completely understand that, but Carrie Bauer, Joel Dunn, even people not in our business, like millionaires, they don't listen to the radio. They don't have, I know CDs aren't really a thing anymore, but they don't listen to CDs. They get in their car no matter where they're going, and they're listening to whoever it is that they choose to listen to, Jim Rohn, Eric Worre, whoever it is that inspires them. That's what they do in the car. So when I heard that like 2 weeks ago, Carrie Bauer was like, if you're in the car listening to music, you are completely wasting your time. Like, that's the time where you can just be listening to some self-development and learning. And anyway, so that I was like, oh dang, like I didn't even think about that. So I've been doing that. Whether I just plug my phone in or, go to YouTube, whatever it is, but I like to do that in the car. Also when I'm getting ready, like we all are girls, we all get ready in the morning. In some way, shape, or form, just have it playing on your phone. There's a ton of like 5-minute, 10-minute YouTube videos you can listen to that's going to get your day started. It's going to pump you up, and it's going to develop your mind. It's going to help you, whether it's with confidence or help you become a better leader. So definitely make sure you guys are putting some time in every single day. Sometimes I choose to just listen to, a top leader for the day, a Periscope, but make sure you're doing that. Again, find the balance. You don't want to listen to these training videos all day long and not work your business. So, okay, that was a little bit about self-development. The next thing is make sure you guys are not trying to revive the dead. We all have people who quit. We all have the same thing happen. We get so excited, a new distributor joins. They're so excited. They're going to rock this business. They're going for that Ruby bonus. And then 3 weeks later, they've done nothing. And you're like, what the heck? And you pointed them in the right direction. They understand what they need to do, but they're not doing anything. I'm not telling you to just forget about them and let them go. But this is why step 3 is to sign 3 distributors a month. Because if you've signed that one distributor and they've done nothing, then yes, they might come around. They might just get off to a very slow start, and that's okay. But you also need to be signing 2 more, because somebody's going to work eventually. And, if you're just harping on this one person and you're trying to get them to work and you're trying to motivate them, you're missing out on all of the other people who need this business and who will work this business. So don't just try not to, don't sit with them is basically what I'm saying. You can run with your runners and walk with your walkers, but don't sit with the people who don't do anything, because it's just going to affect your business, and you just need to move on and find new blood. I think these steps that we have every month are genius, and they're so attainable. And I will be the first to admit that I do not always complete my steps. There are months where I get, and plenty of LCs, but I'm short on DTs, or maybe, who knows, it might be backwards one month. But I'm finally realizing like how many people I actually have to talk to in order to sign somebody. And it's really been working for me. And since you guys are all leaders and you're all rock stars and you're going to the top, I'm not really afraid to tell you that we have to talk to a lot of people every single day. And I used to worry about telling people how many people I talk to, because it does sound overwhelming. But the last 2 months, I probably talked to, I don't even know how many people. Like a day, I probably talk to message maybe 30 to 40 people a day. And it is paying off so much right now. Like I don't know, guys. That's all I can tell you. You have to talk to more people. If you're not completing your steps, the only answer is to talk to more people, whether it's social media, wrap parties, blitzing, whatever that means for you. That's what you have to do. However many people you signed last month, if you signed 2 DTs last month, you have to double your efforts this month. And this is such an important time of year, because conference is right around the corner. January is right around the corner. And that is when your business can explode. It can completely change everything for you. Everybody wants to lose weight. Everybody wants to make some extra money, but that's not going to happen for you if you're not planting seeds now. I specifically remember hearing this last October, and I was like, well, it's only October. Like, January is not that, I mean, we still have a few months. No, you have to start now. We all know how long it takes for people to say yes to join this business. If you start in December asking people, it's going to take you 3 or 4 months for you to sign them. And so start now. I'm telling you, just pick a number and go for it. Like, it does not take that long to message people. If you guys are doing social media, I have 2 kids. I do have a life. Yes, this is my full-time job, but I do have other things going on in my life too. And I still find the time. I get up a little bit earlier. I go to bed a little bit later. I don't just sit and watch TV shows. When I do watch TV, my rule for myself is I can't watch a show if I'm not working my business. So I'm either messaging people or I'm following them. So just make sure for you guys know what you need to do. You know how many people you need to talk to. If you're not signing anybody, if you haven't signed anybody yet in October, yes, you are planting seeds. As long as you're messaging people, you're planting seeds, but maybe try doubling your effort next week. Try talking to more people, because a lot of other people are signing people, which means, and Stephanie Dunn said this on that Zoom. She was like, if you guys aren't messaging people and then following up with them, I will. And I was like, oh, dang, I need to go find these people then before she does. So just think of that too. Like, there's other people who are going to message these people and then follow up with them and then follow up with them and follow up with them until they sign. So make sure that you guys are sealing the deal with them and don't just forget about them. The girl I signed today, I talked to her a year ago, and she said no. And then I talked to her again, and she said no. I talked to her again, and she said maybe she'll try the products, and then ignored me for like 4 months. And then I just kept reaching out to her, and then she finally was like, thank you. Like, thank you for not giving up on me, because I need this, but I was scared. And anyways, I'm getting off on a tangent, but just don't be afraid to keep following up with people. Unless they say, leave me alone, then probably leave them alone. Other than that, follow up with them. Keep messaging people. You guys can all do this. You all have what it takes. All of you guys have strong whys, just like Shelby said. And we all have the potential to make it to the top. And one last thing that Carrie said in the scope was, if you are working your business as hard as you think that you need to be, if you're messaging people all day long, if you're posting, if you're following up and you're still not getting results, then you are the problem. You need to do some serious self-development, because deep down inside, you don't believe that either, 1, that you're worth it, or 2, that you can do this. And you need to figure that out, because if you don't believe that you can do this, you can. Why can't you? Why can all these other ambassadors, top income earners, how come they can all do it and you can't? Everybody has what it takes. And so that's like a pretty deep thing that you need to figure out for yourself. I never for a second thought that I would ever be like that, but that was a big moment for me in my business a couple months ago. I didn't realize that deep down, I didn't really believe that I could make it to the top. I believed I could make it to double. I thought I could probably make it to triple, but I don't know, there was a weird thing inside of me that was like, well, can I really make it to the top? And that's huge. Your thoughts, your mind, it affects your business so much. And I had to seriously work at that every single day. And it's weird and it's awkward, but you have to look at yourself in the mirror every day and say, I am worth this. I can do this. I'm a rock star. I'm going to sign DTs. I'm going to change lives. And you just have to do it every day. And it really is weird. The first few times I did it, I laughed out loud. But now it's it just is such a great way to start my day. And I feel like somebody else is telling me that. Like, I feel like someone else is like really believing in me, and it's myself. So make sure you guys really do that. As weird as it is, just do it and see how much it changes your business in just like a month's time. And I think that's all. Like, I feel like I've been talking forever, but I think those were my main points that I wanted to go over.
Thank you. Yeah, I think, excuse me, the point that you just said, I love. And I think also that you either don't believe you're worthy, or you don't believe in the company yourself, which I think for all of us, we're at a point where we believe in what this company can do. And that's why we work as hard as we do. But it's as far as the other one is believing that you're worth it and believing that you can succeed and stuff. That's something that you just have to tell yourself. And even if you do believe it, there's days that you have doubt and stuff. So I love the idea of just saying it to yourself every single morning, or writing it on your bathroom mirror, so that every morning when you jump out of the shower, you see it. You see on your mirror, I am Ambassador Diamond, or I am Black Diamond, or whatever it is that you want to be. Write it on there, because all of us are so worthy. And the cool thing about this company is, like, all of us can actually reach that. It really, really is attainable. It really is doable. We just have to keep going at it, So let me see. Let me find my notes, because I was taking some notes of my own there. Okay, so I'm just going to blow through a whole bunch of things. It's going to sound like crazy, and they might not even like go hand in hand, but I am just going to like blow through them. We have a couple of minutes. I don't want to keep you guys on here all night. So a couple of points that I wrote down. First of all, you got to get your mindset right. You got to turn your blinders on, and your blinders have to be on the whole day, this whole month, every single day, all the time. Okay, so this is as far as like making October your month and promoting, because I know so many of us are trying to, and I know that so many of us can. I mean, there's people on the Zoom who you guys are like 500 in volume away from promoting, and it just makes me scream with happiness. But 500 can be a lot too if you're not putting in the work. So put those blinders on the whole month, every single day. When you wake up, bust out a couple of things that you can do, whether it's messaging, following, scheduling, scheduling like follow-ups or phone calls, whatever it is. Get it done. Get your game plan going today, and don't make any excuses. Zero excuses. I keep making excuses. I said October was going to be amazing, and I feel like I've done this and that, and I feel like I'm crossing things off my list, but I'm still making excuses every day. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, I need to do this. I need to do that. But there's no reason that I can't be putting in a couple hours every single day for my business. So no excuses. If the excuses start to creep in, remember, what is your why? Why is the reason you started in the first place? What's driving you forward? And just use that to crush the excuses. Block out any negativity that may be going on. Block out all the haters. Stop caring what people think, because that right there alone is going to open up so many doors for you. When I get inspired on different leadership Zooms, when I just get this feeling like, okay, I'm going to promote this month. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I start messaging people that I was so scared to message before, or I start friending people that I never thought I'd friend before, because I just have that fire in my belly. And I want you guys to get that same exact fire. And I want you to get off the Zoom with such a fire in your belly that you just want to message people that you never thought you'd message before, because you don't care if they say no. It doesn't matter. Ashley just signed a new distributor that said no a year ago. Like, go for those no's, get those no's, because then you can create a whole list of people that said no that you can follow up within 6 months and be like, what about now? And you know what? Half of them may say yes. More than half of them may say yes, or maybe they all say no again, and then you follow up with them in 6 months. So stop caring what the response is going to be to the message. Just get it out of your mind. If it's a no, good. Now you have people to follow up with later. If it's a yes, good. Now you're adding them to your team. Okay? So who cares what other people think? Utilize social media. All of us pretty much do, but you guys, it's free advertising. Okay? So you need to be doing everything. You need to be posting on social media. You really do. If you're, I don't think I need to go over this because I'm pretty sure all of us post regularly and consistently on there. But there's 1.71 billion active Facebook users. And I thought I was like out of my Facebook market. I was like, I need to get into the Instagram world. And I did. And I love Instagram now. But surprisingly, with all the work I put into Instagram every single day, I'm still signing distributors from Facebook. I'm still signing loyal customers from Facebook. And most of them are people that are still what I would consider my warm market. It's people I went to high school with. It's people that, you know, I don't know. It's just people that are still in my warm market. But also, I have recently been using Facebook, and we talked about this in maybe 2 weeks ago in our Monday team Zoom of what I've been doing with Facebook and how I have been finding new people. And it's working so well. I have potential distributors who I actually went to high school with, but have no idea who they are because we were in different grades or whatever it may be. And it's because I'm utilizing Facebook in the best possible way. I'm going to my friends and I'm friending their friends who we have many mutual friends with, and then I'm just letting them follow me and watch my story. But that means there's so many pieces to the puzzle. It means that I'm having to friend people. I'm having to like their stuff and build relationships with them. I'm having to let people follow along with my life and my story and what I'm doing every single day. And even though today I might feel like I don't want to post anything, or I'm in my pajamas and I'm doing zero cool things today, like what in the world am I going to post about? I'm still doing it. I'm staying consistent and I'm letting them follow along with my life. And surprisingly, I'm still getting so many people from Facebook. I don't mean to go off on a Facebook tangent because that is not what this Zoom is about. But one last thing is live video is the best. And I am 100% guilty of not doing live video because for whatever reason, I'm like terrified of it. But we all need to start doing it, because basically what it does is it says like F you to the Facebook algorithm. Like Facebook Live is the jam. If you're doing videos, then you're like weaseling your way around the algorithm and everybody's seeing it. So I highly suggest start putting that in your daily or maybe every couple of days or whatever, and hold me accountable too, because just saying it out loud, I'm like, oh my God, I'm telling them they have to do it, which means I have to do it. And I'm like sweating just talking about it with you guys. But definitely something to put on your list to start doing. So back to that almost 2 billion active Facebook users, there are people out there that want our products. We just need to find them, okay? And when I heard that amount of people on Facebook, I think it's like double or triple on Instagram. Ashley, do you know how many people are on Instagram? Like 7 billion or something stupid.
Yeah, it's an insane number. I don't know what the exact number is, but it's a lot.
So what we're doing and what we're teaching you guys to do about following and messaging and stuff, there's basically unlimited amounts of people that we can be following. So when it's like, oh my God, I don't want to follow, and like my goal is to follow at least 100 people every single day. And when I get through my first 50 and I'm like, ugh, I'm so over this. Like I just did this yesterday and I know I got to do it tomorrow. It's like, don't stop, because though somebody in that hundreds of people needs this business so bad or could use these products so bad. And remember that it's not just about you making money and you finding that diamond in the rough, or you. It's not, once you stop making it about you and start every day, the days that I actually say this out loud are the days that it actually happens. And I don't remember to do it every single day. But whether you believe in God or are faith-based or not, it doesn't matter, because you can speak it into the universe. But for me, I say it to God, and I don't say, please help me get 4 loyal customers today. No, I say, thank you for bringing those 4 loyal customers to me today that need to get healthy, or 3 distributors that need to change their life, that need the money. Thank you for bringing them to me. And you know what? It's crazy, but when I do that, it really, really works. And, some days I'll just ask for 1. But I think I told you guys this on one of our Zooms, but in March, I did it all of March. I was like, thank you so much for my double diamond promotion and my $30,000 bonus before I ever even got it. March 1st, I just started thanking God for already giving it to me. And so it's just speaking it into existence, and it's just going to make you work so much harder towards it. So just remember, there are people out there that want this, that need the products, that haven't heard about us at all. Next thing is stop overcomplicating. Ashley talked about this a little bit, but we have 3 steps to success. Do them every month. Work towards it every single month. I didn't fill out my steps to success last month, but I didn't quit the business. I didn't break down crying. I didn't, tell Fair that I need a mental health break. No, I kept going. And even until the 30th of September, I tried and I worked my butt off. And I still didn't get my 4 loyal customers, but it's okay, because we're so lucky that on the 1st of every month we get to start over. So work towards those steps, do your best. And if you don't get through those steps, restart on the 1st and just get going. Like Ashley was saying, double your efforts so that this month you can fill out those steps twice, or whatever it may be. If you work this business like a hobby, you're going to get paid like a hobby. And if you work it like a real true business, you're going to get paid like it. So just keep doing what you guys are doing. I mean, you're all doing incredible, and that's why you're on this in the first place. But as far as October and as far as reaching those bonuses, you got to put in the extra work. You got to. That's pretty much it. The only other thing I would say is, if you're not already, you really need to show confidence and passion in this business. And a lot of times we're tired, we've been like I said, I'm tired of following people on Instagram. It's like a big chore every day instead of something fun, so you just have to really, you have to shift your mindset on it. And if you need to take a break from it, then that's okay. Take a 1-day break or whatever and reset yourself, because when you're talking to people, you need to be so passionate about what you're talking about, because I tell my new distributors all the time too, you guys could literally know nothing and go and have a party today on your first day as a distributor, and your excitement and passion and confidence is you could sign 3 distributors at your party just from being so excited. And that, right, I don't know if you guys watch Tiffany Herr, if you watch any of her Facebook lives or any of her Zooms, or her YouTube channel is incredible, but she went diamond her first 30 days, double diamond her second month, and then triple diamond her third month. And the reason why is because she is so passionate. And when she talks, you can hear the passion in her voice. And she didn't even know what she was doing. I mean, imagine going diamond in your first 30 days. That's incredible. And all she did is she wrote out her 100s list, and she messaged every single person on that list. And all she did was say, hey, I'm about to become a millionaire, and I want you to do it with me. I want you to become a millionaire too. Some people thought she was crazy. Some people were like, yes, let's do this. You know, some people were like, what are you talking about? But because she was so passionate, the people that said yes jumped right on board, and they caught the passion too. And the people that were like, what are you talking about? Watched for just a couple of days, and that's all it took, because she was building so fast. So all you need is that passion. So when you're talking to your potential distributors, just be so passionate. You have to be in love with this company. You have to be in love with the products are doing for you. You know, like if the products really changed your life, you're going to get a lot of loyal customers. Like Lisa is signing systems like crazy because she has seen how those, you know, she's really seen how those products work. So she has a true passion that she can speak about, and people see her excitement, and they're almost like, you know, maybe these products aren't even going to work for my weight, but if they make me as happy as Lisa is right now, then sign me up. You know what I mean? Like, just let it shine through. And if you're just like, yeah, I work for this health and wellness company and it's great, la, 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 la. Like, that's not what it takes. That's not what it takes to go diamond, you guys. And I know all of you want to go diamond. So be passionate about what you're doing, and just confident as ever. That's kind of all I have to say. And I know I just like word vomited all over you guys about a million different things, but, I just had a lot on my mind, and I was like ferociously scribbling down notes or whatever day we were supposed to do this. So just to wrap it up, please, if you are, like I said, Ashley and I didn't pick you to be on this. You picked yourself. When you started working your business, you know, you decided for yourself that you were going to be a leader, and we saw that in you, and we're so happy, and we're so glad that you're a part of this team. But if you are struggling with anything, please let us know. There's so many of you that are really truly are so close to promoting, and I want it so bad for you guys. Like, you have no idea. I want you guys to promote so bad. So if you have any questions about your chart, if you have any questions about your team in general, or, you know, moving people, legs, qualified legs, blah blah blah, all the like nitty gritty, like actual business stuff that I'm not even technically that great at. I just am like, yeah, charting. I mean, I know basically what I'm doing, but let's just work together, and let's just, you know, make sure that you guys have a game plan for October. And I don't mean game plan as far as like, this is what I'm going to do every single day, because you guys are at the point where you can do that on your own. I just mean, like, do you need a charting game plan? If so, let's get it together, because I will one, two, three, we got 5 people still on right now. And all 5 of you guys literally could promote this month. You really could. So if you're in a position where you're like, but how? Or like, where should this person go? You know, when I sign my 3 distributors for the month, where should I be placing them? Just let me know, or let Ashley know, because we're happy to help you. But that's kind of it. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. I hope you're pumped. I hope that you're ready to just take the rest of October by storm and just go crazy, because this is your month. This is all of our months. We can do this. And there was one other thing too that I kind of wanted to say. Oh yeah, this is really fun. When we get off this meeting, or now if you're in front of your computer or whatever, I want you to go to Susan Wade's Facebook, because this weekend she is spoiling all of her double diamond and above leaders with a leadership retreat to Destin, Florida. And they got this like humongous mansion, and I'm sure they'll be posting pictures of all the fun stuff that they're going to do. And I don't want you to get like team envy and everybody quit the team and like go join Susan Wade's. I don't want that to happen. But what I want it to do is inspire you guys, because I 100% promise you that if we can all get to that level in the company, that we will be doing our own leadership retreats, going to, I mean, wherever. We don't have to go to Destin. We can go wherever we want to. But doing these same kinds of fun things. So I just want you to go see that. And like I said, not get team envy, but get way, way, way inspired, because when all of you guys are diamonds, we're doing something. We're doing a leadership retreat, diamond and above retreat. So use that to inspire you. And otherwise, have a great night. And let me know if you guys need anything this month. Melissa, are you doing a hand wave thing like you have a question? No question. Okay. All right. Thank you guys for staying up late. If you did, if you're on the other coast, then thank you for joining us. And otherwise, have a good night. We'll talk tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.